Today, guys, we're going to be talking about some cars that are discontinued for the 2023 year. Now, we lost some absolute legends, and we also lost some cars that, quite frankly, I wish never existed. Let's get into it. First up, we lost the Acura ILX. Now, this is just basically a Honda Civic rebadged as an Acura. Not a big tragedy. It's gone. It's going to be replaced. So not a big deal. It is what it is. The next one we lost is a really big one. Acura NSX. They built the second generation Acura NSX and they finally ended it with a Type S, which they only built 350 of. Would I buy one? I mean, I don't have the money to buy one, but I've heard that they're fantastic cars. The only problem is it's an Acura and they're asking like 270K for the Type S's, which who wants to pay the same price for a Ferrari for a Honda? The next one we lost, I am so sad about. Just kidding, I'm so glad it's gone. It's the Buick Encore. Don't even know why this car was ever built in the first place. It literally looks like an egg. Good riddance. We didn't need this car in our world. Please get rid of the other bad cars. The next one we lost is the Chevrolet Spark. This is the cheapest new car in America. Well, it was. It was $14,595. It had a 2-seat bench back, so it was a 4-seater car. Really small, really slow. Quite dangerous if you get in an accident in America with these big trucks. Another car gone from Chevrolet is the Chevrolet Trax. Now, I am so glad this car is dead. Unfortunately, this is coming back in 2024, so it's only going to be gone for 1 year before they bring it back. It's going to come back with a 1.2 litre instead of a 1.4 litre. It's going to go from a 4-cylinder to a 3-cylinder. It's going to go from 155 horsepower to 137, so it's going to come back worse. Why? Please, Chevy, just kill it. Just get rid of this car, please. Another bad car, the Ford EcoSport. I didn't even know this existed. It's not going to exist anymore. No one bought it. Apparently, the sales numbers were so bad, they're killing the car. Goodbye, Ford EcoSport. Good riddance. Didn't know you existed. Wish I didn't. Now, this one really does break my heart. The Ford GT. They brought it back in 2017 for the commemoration of Ford winning Le Mans. They had the 2006 to 2007 Ford GTs, which they built around 4,000 of those, and they built 1,350 of the new Ford GTs. So it's quite a rare car. It's a pretty famous car. A lot of people like it. A lot of people hate it because it has a 6-cylinder engine. And honestly, this might be the last time we ever see the Ford GT. I don't know if they're going to bring it back in another 10 years. It'd be great if they could make the Ford GT more of an affordable Corvette competitor, because Ford doesn't really have 150K or less supercar. It's just $1 million supercar. Maybe it'll happen the later half of the 2020s. Next one is the Honda Insight. Now, I don't even care about this car, to be honest. It's going to be replaced by the Civic Hybrid. Okay, cool. No one cares. Moving on. Next one, Hyundai Accent. Again, no one really cares, but this is the car that I care about the most out of the ones I don't care about. Would I buy it? Heck no, I wouldn't buy it. I'd rather buy a E60 M5 that's broken beyond belief. The next one's a bit interesting. Now, this is a Hyundai Ioniq, which is discontinued. They actually discontinued the battery version, the full electric one, last year. And now the Hyundai Ioniq battery and gas version, which is the hybrid, is going to be discontinued as well. However, the Ioniq name is going to be carrying on under the Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 and basically all of Hyundai's electric car division. So it's interesting that they made a car which didn't do well, and then they're going to take the nameplate on and continue it for the next probably decade with electric cars. The Hyundai Veloster. Now, this car is the world's only 3-door car. So if you don't know, it has one door on the driver's side, and on the passenger side it has 2 front and back doors. I'm really sad to see this car go. It was kind of a cool car because of that fact. Other than that, it's a bit ugly. Will they bring it back? I honestly don't think so. I think that's the end of the road for the Veloster. The name might continue on, but I don't think it'll come back as a 3-door electric or hybrid or any kind of car. It's just going to be gone, I'm expecting. Now, this one actually makes me quite sad. It's the Infiniti Q60. One, I can't believe it's still in production. I thought it was discontinued about 7 years ago. And I really like the design, especially in the front. I think the back didn't look too good. It's pretty ugly. But the front looks amazing. The interior is nice. It's a good car to drive. I really do like Infinitis. They're nice. They're luxurious. They're well built, good quality, handle well, and reliable. They just don't sell any of them. This one, Grand Cherokee WK edition, which is basically the last of the old Grand Cherokee body style. Good. I mean, they needed to discontinue it, move on. The Trackhawk was discontinued last year. Will they make a new Trackhawk? Probably not. But man, it would be sick if they built a new body Trackhawk. Now, this one actually makes me emotional. The Lamborghini Aventador, my favorite supercar ever built. Ultimate V12, doors go up in every rap song, on every Mr. Beast thumbnail, just as the pinnacle of Lamborghini, like the poster car of our generation. I think it's the best value for money supercar you can buy when it came out. $250,000 for a car that competes on an attention level and performance level as hypercars. Love this car. It was the car that changed my life. It got me into supercars and opened my world up, because before that I was only into 50s American classics, and now I love all kinds of cars, including supercars. Another one, the Lamborghini Countach. Now, we knew this was only going to be a 1-year run of production, very limited, based off the Aventador to celebrate the old Countach. I think it looks really good. Anyways, sad to see the Countach go. It is what it is. We're going to get the new Aventador replacement next year. Another one, the Lexus RX L. No one really cares about this car. They discontinue it because of that reason. It kind of looks like a Subaru Outback. I don't know what this is. It's like a wagon lifted SUV thing. I didn't even know it existed, and it's probably going to be replaced by a new 3-row SUV called the TX. The first Mercedes to be discontinued this year, the Mercedes A-Class, the A220. Goodbye to the A-Class. I think it was a good Mercedes, but it's not like crazy luxury. It's not when you think of Mercedes luxury, you don't think of an A-Class. Still, kind of sad to see it go. It was an affordable entry point for Mercedes enthusiasts who couldn't afford, an S-Class or a C-Class or even an E-Class. If you want one, go buy an old one, especially an A45 AMG. It's a good car. The Ram ProMaster City, which is a small van in America. It's for sale. Don't know if it's for sale in other parts of the world. It's going to be discontinued 2023. It's sad to see the small van segment in America getting smaller and smaller. I mean, what are plumbers going to do? Electricians. There's no one really making vans for them nowadays. Someone's going to build it. Maybe Tesla. This one, I was actually really surprised to see the Toyota Avalon is being discontinued after 30 years. I thought it was a fantastic car. I've had friends that have had them. Fortunately, it's going to be discontinued and replaced by the hybrid-only Crown. Really sad to see the Avalon go. It was a great car. If I had to buy one for a family or my grandparents, Avalon's a great car. Toyota CHR. Thank goodness it's gone. Don't really care about it. Looks weird. Goodbye. It's still gonna be around in other markets though, in other parts of the world. Just goodbye to the American market. This one came as an actual surprise to me. The Volkswagen Passat is being discontinued. I almost bought a manual one of these a couple years ago. Sad to see it go. Didn't see that coming, to be honest. Guess it's not selling that well. They released a final Passat limited edition. It's basically just dark green. Goodbye Passat. I mean, I actually did like these, so that's kind of sad to see. And that is it. That's the final list of cars being discontinued in 2023. And we had a few big hitters on that list, like the Ford GT, the Aventador. Those ones I'm really going to miss. Other cars I could care less about, to be honest. Most of them I don't care. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Let me know which one you're most sad about being discontinued. For me, it's definitely the Aventador. However, there's going to be a new one, so the Ford GT might take the cake because there probably won't be a new Ford GT. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful New Year's.